Pas nanti kan
Morning, sir.
Because we have been taking conference activities for the community setting. We have 56 007, 56 008, and 56 009, 56 004, 56 041, 26 004, 044. Regarding the request is chief of maintenance organization, the DPWH, to have a consult, you can be the photo.
Everybody. For for our agenda, our presiding officer, our personal assistant, also our assistant distributing Nancy Padaya, or yours truly, bank members from the administration, also from the quality assurance section, including Leiden and this. Also, end users for these projects from maintenance section, usually during Viva, construction project, usually oriented and for our masters of the technical working group headed by um Ronel Yu, also members Francisco Cabero, um, Miss Fernandez, Miss for the back secretariat headed by our current leader, who is Sitio. Members, Mary Bagwa, Zoe
Present.
Maria Angelica Alcachis
Present.
and Giovanni. That's all concerned already.
So, dedicated about members are present, so I declare the Sitio. So, we have the place, uh, yeah, again, very good. As the they are reviewed that in the requirements.
Yes, po. For our agenda for this meeting conference, our first agenda is the brief description or explanation by the back of the following. First, the basic contract data, including contract description, units in contract. With the contract ID, for 26 escalating with 7. Contract name is CSSP VIP Office Roads, Bridges, Mendoza Roads, leading to major areas of the public buildings, facilities, construction and roads, Placer-Cawayan, Sitio, Mendoza, Barangay Matayum, Cataingan, Masbate, Tertiary Plus of 81, Tertiary Plus Cataingan. Contract location is Cataingan, Masbate. Group budget for the contract is 4,775,988 units. 133 categories. Amount of unique documents is 5,000. It's received to 26 before
Name one choosing the viable low sustain advocacy program and rehabilitation, construction upgrading of the speed road, data road, the oil road. After 75 in the Chainage Studio, finish for 30. I think location is Daraga, Cataingan Road. With a duration of 140 days and approved PVC for the contract is 3,778,234.
Or
The amount remaining implements only to be 5,000.
or 26 FJ 39. Contract name is CSSP, EIP, multipurpose buildings, facilities support services, construction of multipurpose buildings, Kawayan Community College, Kawayan Masbate, 11.935411 North, 123 and 7626, 1 East. Contract location is Kawayan Masbate. Approved budget for the contract is 9,798,196 Contract duration is 90 calendar days. Amount of billing documents is 10,000 pesos.
40. Again, 001, proceed, the reliable national system, asset preservation program, communication, the construction, activity of planning paid road, tertiary roads, Daraga, Placer-Cawayan Road, Chainage 1106, to Chainage 1141. Identification is Daraga, Placer-Cawayan Road, duration of 134 calendar days, and approved budget for the contract is 17,812,576 for the city staff. Amount available documents is 25,000.
For 26 FJ 0.1. Contract name is CSSP, EIT, multipurpose building to facilities for services. Construction of multipurpose building covered work in Barangay, Matayum, Paranas, Masbate, 12.049155 degrees north, 123.861505 degrees east. Contract location is Paranas, Masbate. Full budget for the contract is 19,540,023 pesos 71 duration is 103 calendar days. Amount of relating documents, 25,000.
For contract name 042, who project name 001, say reliable national system as facility program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and training of damaged vehicles, the roads, respond to the line of the road, parameter for the second plus 1 billion, the parameter for the second plus 845. I think location is responding to the line of the road. It approved budget for the program amounting to 34,122,008 vehicles and 61 centavos and a duration of 124 calendar days. Amount of bidding documents for this contract is 25,000. For contract is 0043, again, 001, enforcing the reliable national road system as a facilitation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged roads, the valley roads, as well as the line of the road, the kilometer 46 plus 776, kilometer 47 plus 79, and kilometer 47 plus 845 to kilometer 47 plus 855. Ratification is Masbate, Paved Road. With approved budget for the contract amounting to 18,628,626 and 98 centavos. Duration for this contract is 120 calendar days. The amount for bidding documents is 35,000.
For 26 FJ 004, contract name is TSSP BID multipurpose building for facility support services. Construction of multipurpose building covered work in Barangay Mabini, Paranas, Masbate, 12.0455 in north, 123.884 east. Contract location is Paranas, Masbate. Approved budget for the contract is 19,798,983.88 centavos. Contract duration is 163 calendar days. Amount of bidding documents is 125,000 pesos. So How about our requirements of our reading documents? This includes the instructions, figures, general conditions of contract, institutional operations of contract, also the specifications, drawings, and the bill of quantities and forms. Kailangan ni
Really,
Tama.
if you miss natin na yung meron,
Very important DEO for practice. For the six at the yearly. For 26 at the yearly 7. For the bill of quantities. Diba? Kaya, 8.1.16, division of combined field office laboratory and quarters, building for engineer rental basis, 1.1 month. 5.5 project build workers and work 3 each, 5.71 visual safety and health program 1.1 month, 5.81 traffic management 1.1 use, 5.9 utilization or
Date.
one lump sum. 100. One na lang. Pwede ko na lang. 1 billion grabbing point 16 hectare. 101 for A1. Removal of actual structures or substance, 610 and kaya ng RCP. 6 millimeter. 102.1 until the vote excavator ng 61.40 millimeter. 104.8 environmental barrel common soil, 131.7. 105.18 some great iteration raw material, 2,120 square meters. 201. 200. Close na closing out like that. This is one. Closing up in case of base force burning from 55 cubic meter. 311.
Ano?
1.
Spend.
Work length and comfort pavement, student forest,
14 dapat.
14 days. Workers and then concrete pavement in force, 270, 14 days, 1,045 square meters.
105.
Steady. 400. 404. Okay, that's 1A reinforcing steel, grade 40, 39.97 kilograms. 404, looking at the plan is 1B, reinforcing steel, grade 60, 115.58 kilograms. 405, close, is 1A3, structural concrete, 20.28 MPa, class A, 28 days, 2.24 meters. 500 close on the plan of 1C, 5 Woodward, class 4, or CPC, 10 meters. 506, stone number is 1, stone masonry, 14.21 cubic meters. 612, number is 1, reflectorized thermoplastic paving marking is white, 50 square meters. 624, closing up number is 8, E1, paper, solar LED, roadway lighting, 8 meters height, 60 watts, 100 watts, 3 each. Diretso na ba? Ang mga bilog-bilang yun, yung bilog-bilang
Bill.
Number
is featured on the unit. I think 8.1.1, qualities, receipts, provision of combined bill notice of laboratory.
7 na nakabuo.
Basis.
Kaya ganit. Wait lang ito. Hinapon ko lang. Baka wala na. Baliw ko. Okay, okay.
4.9 P.5 predictive board slash signboard 3H P.7 educational signature program 4.931 P.81 traffic management 4.931 P.9 utilization slash mobilization 1 hearing in grabbing 0.42 hectares 100 removal of structures substructure 0.28 PCCP and reinforce 2,666 square meter 1021 suitable excavation 2,701.40 cubic meter 104.2A bankment from borrow common soil 422.90 cubic meter 105.1A so grid preparation common material 2,546.30 square meter 201 aggregate service stores 1,457.2 cubic meter E111 for plant cement concrete equipment and reinforced 280 mm tech for 10 days 3,946.20 square meter 503A line canal rectangular reinforced concrete 430 linear meter 561 stone masonry gate 203.6 cubic meter 6033A1 metal guardrail metal beam including post single double beam 90 linear meter 6034B metal beam increase bonus for each 612 categorized thermoplastic pavement markings white 107.5 square meter 832 painting works masonry concrete 15 square meter 832 1C painting works steel 73.6 square meter. That's all for the population.
26 FJs using for other benign. Part B, the general requirements. 3.3 permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. B.5 public billboard or signboard, 2 each. B.7 1 Future safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.9 1 mobilization or demobilization, 1 lump sum. Part C earthwork, 101 1 removal of structures and obstruction, 1 lump sum. 803 1A structural excavation, common soil, 388.9 cubic meter. 804 1A environmental roadway or structure excavation, common soil, 492.25. 804 2A embankment from barrow common soil, 346.5 meters. 804 7 gravel pit, 63.92 millimeter. Part B reinforced concrete, 900 parenthesis 1 I structural concrete class 8 and 8 days, 212.45 millimeters. 902 1A1 reinforcing steel deformed grade 4B, 8,277.29 kilograms. 902 1A2 reinforcing steel deformed grade 16, 20,405.85 kilograms. 903 2 formworks and post works 1,058.82 square meter. Part A finishing colors works 1,000.1 soil poisoning 9.12 liter 101 1,001 8 sewer line works 1 lump sum 1,002 4 plumbing fixtures 1 lump sum 1,002 24 old water lines 1 lump sum 1,003 A1 ceiling, fiber cement board, 4.5 mm thick on metal frame, 11.8 square meters. 1,317 carpentry and joinery works, 1 lump sum. 1,009 1A jealousy windows, glass, 52.26 square meters. 1,010 2B doors, wood panel, 12.96 square meters. 1,016 waterproofing or cement base, 641.35 square meters. 1,018 glazed tiles and trims, 35.37 square meters. 1,082 unglazed tiles, 11.24 square meters. 1,027 cement plaster finish, 834.18 square meters. 1,032 painting works, masonry or masonry concrete, 1,133.21 square meters. 1,032 C painting works, steel, 9.45 square meters. 1,043 PVC doors and frames, 8.16 square meters. 1,046 A1 CHD non-load bearing including reinforcing steel, 100 mm thick, 87.38 square meters. Then 1,046 A2 CHD non-load bearing including reinforcing steel, 150 mm thick, 329.71 square meters. 1,051 1A railing, 1 lump sum. 1,214 ventilating system, 1 lump sum. 1,110 conduits, boxes or fittings, conduit works or conduit rock-in, 1 lump sum. 1,113 wires to wiring devices, 1 lump sum. 1,102 panel board with main branch breakers, 1 lump sum. 1,103 lighting fixtures, 1 lump sum. 1,104 auxiliary system, 1 lump sum. For devices, hindi lang sa okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is 014. Remember this unit 1 unit. A1.126. Division of combined capabilities laboratory quarters building for the engineer in the release. 4.47 month. Divide by digital board slash signboard. 3 each. 3.71 Educational Safety General Program, 4.47 month. 3.81 Traffic Management, 4.47 month. E9 Immobilization, 1 lump sum. 101 Clearing Scrapping, 4.36 half. First. 101 Removal of structures in obstruction, 1 lump sum. 101.3 removal of actual structures slash obstruction, 0.28 meter thick. ECCP and reinforce, 230.40 square meter. 1021 unsuitable installation, 684.7 cubic. 10428 embankment from borrow common soil, 15.47 cubic. 1033 foundation bill, 1.30 cubic. 10518 substrate preparation, common material, 1,470 square meter. 201 aggregate surface force, 705 2054 cubic meter. 311 1P1 for plant cement concrete equipment and reinforce 280 in here. 14 days. 2,742.90 square meter. 40418 reinforcing steel, grade 40, 178.7 kilogram. 4041B reinforcing steel, grade 60, 500.86 kilogram. 405, 180, structural concrete, 50.16 MPa, class A, 28 days, 9.68 cubic, 500 line canal, rectangular, reinforced concrete, 750 linear meter, 561 stone masonry, 88.8, 603, 4B, middle beam and columns, 2 each, 612.1, clitoris thermoplastic pavement markings, white, 185.12 square meter, 6248B1, tapered solar LED, roadway lighting, 8 meter high, 60 watts to 100 watts, 13 inch, 1032-1A, painting works, masonry concrete, 9.60 square meter, 1032-1C, painting works, steel, 48.80 square meter.
Organs, gigs upgrade 0 short view. 1. For B, other than requirements, B.3 permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. B.5 budget paper or signboard to each. B.7 one application getting one program, 1 lump sum. B.9 one organization or rehabilitation, 1 lump sum. Or C, earthworks, then 3, 1 A structural excavation common soil, 278.37 millimeters. 304, 1A, embankment from roadway or structure excavation common soil, 131.84 millimeters. 804, 2A, embankment from barrel common soil, 455.10 millimeters. 804, 7, gravel routine, 106.56 millimeters, or reinforced concrete. And with 900, 121, I, structural concrete, class A, 28 days, 46.83 millimeters. 902, 1A1, reinforced steel, deformed, grade 4B, 22,251.74 kilograms. 902, 1A2, reinforced steel, deformed, grade 60, 34,491.03 kilograms. 903, 2 formworks and poles works, 1,717.96 square meters. Part 8, finishing and other civil works, 1,001, 8 sewer line works, 1 lump sum. 1,001, 9 storm drainage and downspout, 1 lump sum. 1,002, 4 plumbing fixtures, 1 lump sum. 1,002, 24 cold water line works, 1 lump sum. 1,003, 1A1 ceiling, 507 4.5 feet on metal frame, 38.88 square meters. 1,008, 1C aluminum glass windows, only 3.09 square meters. 1,010, 2B floors, wood panel, 22.05 square meters. 1,014, 1B2, pre-painted metal sheets, long span, rib type, about 0.427 mm thick, and 40.36 square meters. 1,016, 1A, waterproofing, cement base, 43.74 square meters. 1,018, 1 glaze tile and prints, 65.88 square meters. 1,018, 2 unglazed tiles, 38.88 square meters. 1,027, 1 cement cluster unit, 871.86 square meters. 1,032, 1 8 painting works, masonry concrete. 1,919.58 square meters. 1,032, 1B painting works wood, 82.98 square meters. 1,032, 1C painting works steel, 751.71 square meters. 1,046, 2A1 sage tree non-load bearing using reinforcing steel, 100 mm thick, 18.24 square meters.
1 mm thick.
100, huh?
May thick.
Opo. 100
Note man, friends. Sa 41. May thick.
150 mm thick,
Patiin niya.
430 square meters. 1,047 4B, for the metal structure accessories, turnbuckles, 112 pieces. 1,047 5A, metal structure accessories, bolts and rods, 144 pieces. No, okay, PC naman. 1,047 5B, metal structural accessories, subgrats, 346.25 kilograms. 1,047 5C, metal structural accessories, cross bracing, 976.55 kilograms. 1,047 5B, metal structural accessories, steel plates, 3,967.7 kilograms. 1,047 1, structural steel, 1 lamsam. 1,047 8E, structural steel, purlins, 615.58 kilograms. 1,051 1A, rating, 1 lamsam. Part F, electrical, 1,110 conduits, boxes and fittings, conduit works or conduit roughly, 1 lamsam. 1,101, 33, wires and wiring devices, 1 lamsam. 1,102, 1 panel board with main branch breakers, 1 lamsam. 1,103, 1 lighting fixtures, 1 lamsam. 1,104, 1 auxiliary system, 1 lamsam. And part G, mechanical, 1,101, 1 water pumping system, 1 lamsam.
Is
42? 42.
water pumping system. Well, so 42, 8.1.1 under 6, provision of combined office laboratory and living quarters, living for the criminal legal cases, 5.31. P5, practical board, design board, each. 3.71, professional safety and health program, 5.31. 3.81, traffic management, 5.31. P9, mobilization to mobilization, 1 lump sum. 101, clearing and grabbing, 0.68 hectares. 101, 3C2, removal of actual structures, obstruction, 0.1 lick TCP, 4,187.5 square meter. 1021, unsuitable excavation, 5,450.32 cubic meter. 10428, embankment from Barrow common soil, 473.02 cubic meter. 103 foundation field.
Foundation field ko. Ano sa? Kulang. Kulang.
Wala.
Wala po. Di ba?
Hello,
105,
105.18, simple filtration common material, 6,848.2 square meter. 201, aggregate surface course, 1,468.48 cubic meter. 311 A1, Portland's main concrete pavement, and reinforced 203 meter.
square.
503 line canal, rectangular reinforced concrete, 706 linear meter. 604 corbin gutter casting base, 706 linear meter. 612 reflectorized plastic limit markings white, 488.73 square meter. 612 4 reflectorized thermoplastic pigment markings, 45 square meter. Ang last na, that's all. Contract ID 00 8.1.1, number 6, provision of laboratory and living quarters building for the engineering clinical basis for 1. P5, practical board, signboard, each. P7 1, National Safety and Health Program, 4. 8.81, traffic management, 4. Mobilization, 1 lump sum. 101, hearing traffic, pointer 8 acres. 101, 3C2, removal of actual structure. 101, 3C2. 0.1 ECP, 2,630 square meter. 1021, suitable excavation, 2,421.64 cubic meter. 10428, bumping Bambaro, common soil, 182.12 cubic meter. 1033, foundation field, 1.750 cubic meter. 10518, substrate preparation, common material, 8,773.30 square meter. 201, aggregate service course, 717.03 cubic meters. 3111E1, Portland cement concrete equipment and reinforced, 280 m thick for the case. 3,381 square meter. 4041A, reinforcing steel, 840, 159.93 kilogram. 4041B, reinforcing steel, grade 16, 462.33 kilogram. 405, structural concrete, 20.68 MP, MPA plus T, 28 days. 8.93 cubic, 503A, line canal, rectangular reinforced concrete, 256 linear meter. Turbine gutter cast in place, 246 linear meter. 612 reflectorized thermoplastic treatment markings, white, 361.53 square meter. 612 reflectorized thermoplastic treatment markings, green, 45 square meter. And 624 8V1 tapered solar road lighting, 8 meter high, 660 watts to 100 watts, full pitch. Yeah.
For P26 and the 44, Part B, other general requirements, B.3, permits and clearances, one lump sum. B.5, review border time board with speech. 3.7, one occupation safety and health program, one lump sum. 8.9, one mobility, one lump sum. Part C, earthwork. 803, 1A, structural excavator bonus oil, 178.37 millimeters. 804, 1A, combined from roadways or structure excavation bonus 804, 2A, soil, 455.10 millimeters. 804, 7, gravel king, 106.26 cubic meters. Part D, reinforced concrete, 900, using other parenthesis 1, I, structural concrete, class 8, 28 days, 346.93 cubic meters. 902, 1A1, reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 40, 22,851.74 kilograms. 902, 1A2, reinforcing steel, deformed, grade 60, 34,591.03 kilograms. 903, 2, formworks and false works, 1,770.96 square meters. Part E, finishing other civil works, 1,001, 8, sewer line works, one lump sum. 1,001, 9, storm drainage and downspout, one lump sum. 1,002, 4, plumbing fixtures, one lump sum. 1,002, 24, cold water line works, one lump sum. 1,003, 1A1, ceiling, 5% board, 4.5 mm thick, one metal frame, 38.88 square meters. 1,008, 1C, aluminum glass windows, on type, 3.09 square meters. 1,010 2D doors, wood panel 22.05 square meters, 1,040 1B2 pre-painted metal sheets, long span rib type about 0.427 mm thick, and then 40.36 square meters. 1,016 1A waterproofing cement base, 43.74 square meters. 1,018 1 glazed tiles and frames, 65.88 square meters. 1,018 two unglazed tiles, 38.88 square meters. 1,027 one cement plaster finish, 871.86 square meters. 1,032 one A painting works, masonry concrete, 1,019.58 square meters. 1,032 one B painting works, wood, 82.98 square meters. 1,032 one C painting works, steel, 751.71 square meters. 1,046 2A1 CHB non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 mm thick, 18.24 square meters. 1,046 2A2 CHB non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 150 mm thick, 430.83 square meters. 1,047 4B metal structural accessories turnbuckle, 112 pieces. 1,047 5A metal structural accessories bolts and lugs, 144 pieces. 1,047 5B metal structural accessories subrods, 10.6.25 kilograms. 1,047 5C metal structural accessories, 976.55 kilograms. 1,047 5D metal structural accessories steel plates, 3,967.8 B structural steel burdens, 1,051 sum, 1,110 things with works or the way back in one lump sum, 1,101 33 wires and wiring devices, one lump sum, 1,102 board with paint and bloody breakers, one lump sum, 1,103 one lighting fixtures, one lump sum, 1,104 one auxiliary system, one lump sum, part G mechanical, 1,001 one water pumping system, one lump sum. For the date sheet information, for 26 FJ 037, the work minimum pickup license is small b, license category is C and D. And it's referred to DEO 110 series of 2021. ISO certification requirement for large A, medium B, and medium A contractors in the procurement of infrastructure projects of the one. The major category of work is RCP, roads, construction, PCCP. Other categories of works are RRP, RCP. And based on department order number 164 series of 2025, station guidance for the determination of major and similar categories of work. For the minimum work experience requirements for key personnel are following. The project manager, 5 years real experience and 3 years experience. The project engineer, 3 years general experience and 3 years relevant experience, and also accredited for project engineer based on DO 169 series of 25. Then materials engineer, 3 years general experience and 3 years relevant experience, and also an accredited materials engineer based on DO 98 series of existing. Construction foreman, relevant experience. The accredited is one of the first either program required upon issuance of noticeable warrant subject to deferred memorandum circular number 33 series of 2025. Order number 252 series of 2025. Should take the following numbers of years or experience. The experience local years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering services. And include the tax identification number or team of the department, compliance with the DO 98 series of 2016, revised guidelines, the accreditation of contractors or consultants, materials engineer. This include the accreditation number and contact number of the employers. The minimum major equipment requirements following. Low bed trailer gap, um, 1 unit, backhoe, roller, 0.80 cubic meter 1 unit, motorized road grader with checking pinabasa sa pino. With clarifier, 163 HP, 3710D 1 unit, vibratory roller, 10 metric ton, 125 HP, SD 100 DC 1 unit, dump truck 12 cubic meters 2 units, payloader 1.5 cubic meter LXC 2C 1 unit, cargo or service of state truck 2 to 5 metric ton 1 unit, water truck or pump 16,000 liters 1 unit, bulldozer 157 HP TX 175 1 unit, transit mixer 5 cubic meters 4 units, complete vibrator flexible shock with this head diameter with 5 amperes vacuum drive unit, 2 units. Concrete batch plant 30 cubic meters, concrete slider 525 HP 1 unit, concrete saw 40 inch blade diameter with 4 and 3/4 inches cutting depth 1 unit, applicator machine 1 unit, kneading machine 1 unit, joint sealer machine jacks for diesel driven with hot or cold spray nozzle for like 6 units, boom truck, SG 1160D3, DAL 1X unit, and cargo truck 9 to 10 metric ton. For the minimum, for the minimum required minimum required laboratory equipment based on DEO 11 Transit 27 Paved Implementing Rules and Regulations IRR number 1209 titled New Government and Other Related Policies and Guidance on the Rules Regarding Post Qualification for the Primitive Goods and Infrastructure. And only concrete and asphalt mixes produced by duty and batch back by BRS shall be established projects 20 5 years of time. Then the bid security shall be in the form of a bid. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid security declaration or choose at least one of the following options. This applicable to all projects for the security. In all the conditions mentioned.
Contract increases. The required minimum vehicle license for this contract is as follows. Size range, license categories, including allowable range of cost up to 13 years. And for major category works, RCP, road construction CCP, similar category works, RRP, roads, rehabilitation PCP, RCPC, roads, construction, Daraga. Minimum work experience for this contract are as follows.
Same for the reports. The same to all for all projects. Actually.
Pati ano.
For the help.
Moving driller, truck, 1 unit. Backhoe roller, 0.80 cubic, 1 unit. Motorized road grader with stud wire, 163 horsepower, easy milling wheel, 1 unit. Vibratory roller, 80, 105 horsepower, ST 100 DC, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 unit. Payloader 150 cubic, LXED, large duties, 1 unit, cargo service, take down 2 to 5 metric tons, 1 unit, water truck pump, 160,000 liter, 1 unit, bulldozer, 167 HP, AX 165, 1 unit, cargo truck, 9 to 10 metric tons, 1 unit, transit fixture, 5 cubic meter, 4 unit, complete vibrator, flexible shaft type, 2 head tube with 5 amperes gasoline rating unit, 5 unit, 2 unit, complete batch plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit, complete splitter, 5.5 horsepower, 1 unit, compressor, 14 blade diameter with 4.3 cutting depth, 1 unit, with hot or cold spring nozzle, 1 unit, 25 mm max lever diameter, single phase, 1 unit, bar cutter, 42 mm max lever diameter, 840 phase, 1 unit, bar bender, 25 mm, 8 phase, 1 unit, 4 to 6 cubic feet, 1 unit, plate compactor, 5 horsepower, 1 unit, backhoe wheel type, 0.37 cubic yard, capacity, 1 unit, barricade, flashlight, 29, or one. See.
For 26 FJ 0039, the requirement minimum pickup license is small team, that's category C. The major category of work is PIC, WOPLC, buildings, construction without piles, no rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. The similar categories of works are the following. That means they have a related name. Sure. BACWPHCCP, BACWPLTTP steam, BACWPLCCP, BACWPHCDP, BACWPHCDP 16, BACWPLCDP, BACWOPHC, BACWPHC 16, BACWPNCDP, BACWPNCCP, and BICWO. Same minimum work experience requirements, equipment requirements. One, a backhoe, 0.80 cubic meter, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yards, 12 cubic yards, 2 units. Plate compactor, 5 HP, 1 unit. One bagger mixer, cubic feet per minute, 1 unit. Bar cutter, single phase, 1 unit. Bar bender, 3 phase, 1 unit. Welding machine, 20 amperes for 48 HP, 2 units. Cutting out plate, 1 unit. And truck mounted crane, 20 to 25 metric ton, 1 unit.
When minimum legal license for this contract is as follows. Size range is movie. License category C and D, allowable range of contract cost up to 30 million. Our medium category of works, RCP, roads, construction, BCP, and similar category of works are as follows: RRB, roads, rehabilitation, BCP, and RCTP, roads, construction, tunnel, BCP. See the same requirement for team personnel. Our minimum required equipment as follows. Rubik trailer truck, 1 unit, roller with 80 cubic capacity, 1 unit, motorized road grader with Scalibuyer, 163 horsepower, E17B, 1 unit, vibratory roller, 10 metric tons, 125 horsepower, EC 100 DC, 1 unit, dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 unit, wheel loader, 1.5 cubic, LXET-2C, 1 unit. Cargo service stick truck, 2 to 5 cubic tons, 1 unit. Water truck, pump, 16,000 liter, 1 unit. Bulldozer, 167 horsepower, DX 175, 1 unit. Cargo truck, nitrogen electric pumps, 1 unit. Transit mixer, 5 cubic, 4 units. Concrete vibrator with flexible subtype, number 2 head with 5 amperes gasoline drive unit, 2 unit. Concrete batch plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit. Concrete spreader, 5.5 horsepower, 1 unit. Concrete saw, 14-inch blade diameter with 4 and 3/4 inch cutting depth, 1 unit. Applicator machine, 1 unit. Kneading machine, 1 unit. Joint sealer machine, gas or diesel driven with hot or cold spring nozzle, 1 unit. Bar cutter, with 25 cm max 3 for diameter, 840 single piece, 1 unit. Bar cutter, with 42 mm max 3 for diameter, 840, 3 piece, 1 unit. Bar binder, 25 mm max 3 for diameter, 3 piece, 1 unit. One buffer mixer, 4 to 6 cubic feet, 1 unit. Plate compactor, 5 horsepower, 1 unit. Backhoe type, 0.37 cubic yard, 1 unit. Barangay flashlight, 59 pieces, and boom truck, 197 horsepower. NX U1160, the CA L1X, 1 unit. That's all for animal requirement. So you're working.
For 26 updates, review 41. The reward minimum pickup license is small B, and it's categorized C. The major categories is informing, and the categories words are saying it, and six there are 4 buildings. So we want to kind of stories. For the minimum work experience, we say for all graduates.
Ikaw no.
For the minimum implement requirements.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Gitaw mo.
Backhoe,
Gitaw mo.
8 meter for 1 unit, dump truck, 12 cubic yards, 2 units. Plate compactor 5 HP, 1 unit, one bagger mixer 4 to 6 cubic feet per day, 1 unit. Bar cutter, single phase 1 unit, bar bender 3 phase 1 unit. Welding machine 1 ampere for 8 units. Cutting outlet 1 unit, and rock mounted crane 25 megaton.
Contract 042. Minimum required legal license for this contract is as follows. Size range, medium A, and license category is B. Allowable rate of cost up to 100 million per works RRB, codes, rehabilitation, PCP, and other experience for key personnel. The minimum required equipment for are as follows. One unit, backhoe crawler, 1 unit, authorized locator with clarifier, 163 horsepower, diesel and PND, 1 unit, laboratory roller, 125 horsepower, DC, 100 DC, 1 unit, dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 unit, 2 units, dealer, 1.5 cubic meter, LXT2C, 1 unit, cargo service C truck, 2.5, 2.5 metric 1 unit, water truck pump, 60,000 liter, 1 unit, bulldozer, 167 horsepower, X175, 1 unit, cargo truck, 910 metric tons, 1 unit, transit mixer, 5 cubic meter, 4 units, complete vibrator with flexible shaft, 2 inches head, tube with 5 amperes gasoline drive unit, 2 units, concrete batch plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit, concrete spreader, 5.5 horsepower, 1 unit, concrete saw with 14-inch blade diameter with 4 and 3/4 inch cutting depth, 1 unit, Applicator machine, 1 unit. Kneading machine, 1 unit. Joint sealer machine, gas or diesel engine with hot or cold spring nozzle, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 25 mm max shaver diameter, 340 single piece, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 42 mm max stick bar diameter, 340 3 piece, 1 unit. Bar bigger, 25 mm max stick bar diameter, 3 piece, 1 unit. One bagger mixer, 46 cubic feet, 1 unit. Plate compactor, 5 horsepower, 1 unit. Backhoe wheel type, 47 cubic yard, 1 unit. Corrugated flashlight, 29 units. For conductive D0043, the required minimum pickup license for this contract is as follows. Size range small b, license category CEB, allowable rigid contract cost up to 30 million. Our major category works is RCP, road construction PCP. Similar category works RRP, roads rehabilitation PCP, and RCPP, roads construction value PCP. With the same key personnel, general, and relevant experience. The minimum required equipment for this project are as follows. Low bed trailer truck, 1 unit. Backhoe roller, 0.80 cubic, 1 unit. Motorized road grader with clarifier, 103 horsepower. E17B, 1 unit. Vibratory roller, 10 metric tons, 125 horsepower. SD 100 DC, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 cubic yard, 2 units. Payloader, 1.5 cubic. LX 80 Pussy, 1 unit, 1 unit. Bulldozer, 9 to 10 metric tons, 1 unit. Transit fixer, 5 cubic meter, 4 units. Concrete vibrator with flexible shaft type, 2 inch head tube with 5 amperes gasoline drive unit, 2 units. Concrete batch plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit. So with 14 inch blade diameter with 4 cutting depth, 1 unit. Applicator machine, 1 unit. Kneading machine, joint sealer machine, gas or diesel engine with hot or cold spray nozzle, 1 unit. Bar cutter, 25 mm max straight bar diameter, with 40 single piece, 1 unit. Bar cutter with 42 mm max straight bar diameter, grade 40, 3 piece, 1 unit. Bar binder, 25 mm max straight bar diameter, 3 piece, 1 unit. One bagger mixer, 4 to 6 cubic feet, 1 unit. Plate compactor, 5 horsepower, 1 unit. Backhoe wheel type, 0.37 cubic yard, 1 unit. And barricade flashlight, 29 unit. Boom truck, 196 horsepower, and X211 60-degree CE L1X, 1 unit.
Wala. Wala. Parang, pwede po. May orang dong truck. Pwede po yan pa. Basta na naman. Padagdag. Wala po, wala na.
Namising mo kaya gusto sila.
Ako gadi na minsan. Ako
For 6F grade, kung tanangin, kung kapasok ito,
Thank you. Okay.
for 6F grade 0044, required minimum. The required minimum pickup license, small P, let's talk about it. For the major categories
Okay.
of work, and similar categories of work are the same with the previous POC projects, 39 and 41 shown. And same for the minimum work experience requirements. For the minimum major equipment requirement, same for all buildings previously mentioned, but with correction for the welding machine, should be 2 units for other. Paano kasi welding machine should be 2 units. And yung security is all. That's all.
Ito time ko yun ang nilabal correct.
Hindi yan sa pag kaya mo din mo ang sa instructor videos na ganito mo. For the applicable project, for the first bid envelope shall contain the following technical documents, including the eligibility documents. First is the field job certification and registration should be examined membership in accordance with section 20 of the IRR. Second is speak of license and registration in case of joint venture deal. Then statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or non-similar in nature and complexity to the contract of the bid. Then the statement of the bidders SLCC in accordance with ICB clause 5.5. The SLCC shall be supported by an owner's certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner, aggregated contractor, or a final rating from at least satisfying DCFS on a similar performance. Equivalent document shall be submitted. And the FCC documentation in accordance with ITB clause 5.6 is equal to current assets minus current liability minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the procurement project. Then the joint venture agreement JV if applicable. Then the bid security that was prescribed for an amount in accordance with ITB clause 16 and validity period under ITB clause. The project requirements, which shall include the following: the organizational chart of the personnel to be employed for the project procurement project to be bid. Then the list of contractors personnel, that's say project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen, to be assigned to the procurement project to be bid with their complete qualifications and experience data. These personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience set in 11 weeks. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be, which must meet the minimum requirements for the contract set in the BDS, and the omnibus sworn statement in accordance with section 54.3 of the IR. As well as the disclosure relations and official ownership pursuant section 81 is of this IR. For the second bid envelope shall contain the following. First is the financial bid form, which includes the bid prices, the bill of quantities in accordance with IPB clause 13.1, the detailed unit prices analysis for the detailed estimates, the summary sheet for unit prices paid, then the cash flow by product. That's all for the construction of years.
Yung bang previous eligibility and procedures so eligibility check, hindi natin sa eligible bids, seeking eligible bids, post qualification, and award. We discussed about
So the procurement tool to be used is complete bidding or competitively based on traditional overline or the blue government union tax. Opening and preliminary examination the signing the software opening the list is already. Immediately after the deadline for submission of the certificates. Is the you have to open the council take of the day of when the opening week, the next work week say or is the soonest possible time to lose because the only one wants to be posted on the page websites, the website of your concern. The manner of opening of bids for the first structure projects that depends on the hours per year, but so yung hanap natin is NCRP or the lowest calculated responsibility. The box will open the technical and financial proposals on the same base. Valuation and comparison of bids. Valuation and comparison. Process to be confidential. Members of the bank, each staff and personnel that secretariat at DPWH and observers independent from making connection with any figure regarding the evaluation of the release and maintaining the existence of the notice score. An effort by the leader to influence the procuring entity to the procurement decision is effect of evaluation, bid comparison, or contract award will result in the evaluation fees. Clarification of fees. Consistent evaluation, comparison, or clarification of the list, the procuring entity may ask and write any bidder for clarification. Fee. All responses to requests for clarification shall be invited. Any clarification submitted by a user with respect to what means that is not in response to the request of the corporate entity shall not be considered. Detailed evaluation of fees. The procuring entity evaluation fees shall be based on the fee price quoted in the lead form, which include the fee of fees or the bill of quantity. The procuring entity will undertake the detailed evaluation in comparison to the fees which surpass the opening and preliminary examinations of fees. Pursuant to ICD Club, they recook to determine the award related responsibilities. Award criterion shall be determined as follows. Lowest calculated fee. Detailed evaluation, the financial component of fees to establish the correct calculated price of the fee. And ranking of the total bid prices as to calculated from the lowest to highest, where the bid with the lowest price will be identified as the lowest calculated bid. The bank shall immediately calculate the evaluation for issues in a respect criteria considering the value completeness of service. Unless the bid agency allows partial bids, bids are not addressing or providing all the required language in the PDS and to consider non-responsive, it does automatically respond function. However, the low price for a zero or a large can indicate that the required element of the bid form, the same shall be used too. So it is being offered for free and sets those requirement of other regulations to be provided for and are critical their comparisons. Consider combinational errors and equations to enable proper comparison and of all the human beings. It may also consider the correct number of expressly allowing quantity. And then just not to calculate the preliminary terms of the review calculated prior. Based on the detailed evaluation to treat, those that comply above mentioned requirements of the round in order as a result of the calculated fee prices. As evaluated and corrected for populational errors, discounts added to the execution. Identify the lowest calculated bid. Total calculated bid prices is evaluated and corrected for populational errors, discounts and notification, which see the implication of because clear and is otherwise indicated in the bid. Leadership. Post qualification. The bank shall determine to its satisfaction whether the bidder is evaluated to the savings submitted the lowest calculated bid. Complies speed and risk responsive to all the requirements and conditions is specified in the Reconstruction Club. The bidder will not extend within an unextendable period of 12 calendar days from the receipt of notice from the bank that this is submitted the lowest calculated payments. Shall submit all the eligibility documents supported each scheduled certificate of registration, status of membership, latest income and business tax returns filed for the preceding quarter, which should not be earlier than 2 quarters from the date of submission and receipt of fee. Other appropriate licenses and permits required by law to be stated in the DEO. Failure to submit any of the cost qualification requirements of time or finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award. Provided that In the event that the finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the liens. The determination shall be based upon the examination of the documentary evidence, the leader's qualification, submitted pursuant to ID 12, as well as other information as the procuring entity deems necessary and appropriate, using a non-discretionary pass or faith criteria. It shall be completed within a period of 12 calendar days. If the bank determines that the leader with the lowest calculated responsive lowest calculated bid passes on the criteria for post qualification, so it shall be there to said bid as the lowest calculated responsive bid and recommend to the home the award of contract to the said bidder each submitted bid price for its calculated bid price, whichever is lower. Or in the case of the quality-based evaluation, the figure should be the by qualification and years. Within a period of not exceeding 10 calendar days from the determination of the lowest certificate fee, the recommendation for award a contract, the hope or its newly authorized representative shall approve or disapprove the said recommendation. Really person. Or duly authorized by the rights. In the case of the approval, the home or its duly authorized representative shall immediately issue the notice of award to the bidder with the lowest calculated responsive bid. In the event that the approving authority shall disapprove the resolution on the award of the contract, such disapproval shall be based on only by reasonable and justifiable grounds as enumerated under section 17 of the IRR to be expressed in writing. So yung section 17 is yung ano yun? Yung clause pag may mga hindi sa yung part. So contract of award subject to DPWH 26, the homeowner or its duly authorized representative shall award a contract to the bidder whose bid has been determined below its calculated responsibility. Prior to the expiration of the period of bid validity, the procurement entity shall notify the bidder in writing that the bid has been accepted through a notice of award to be received by the bidder or its representative personally or by a registered mail or electronically received, of which must be confirmed in writing within 2 days by the bidder with the lowest calculated responsibility. So given personally or sent by a registered mail or electronically to the procuring entity. Within 10 calendar days from the receipt by the winning bidder of the notice of award, the following conditions should be complied with before the contract may be awarded. Inclusion of the following documents: valid joint venture agreement applicable. Number 2, the sex certificate of registration of the foreign corporation, if applicable, or valid become license and registration for the private cost of the project of foreign years when the picture is executive agreement expressly allows the issue of some license and registration of the pre-condition of all. Posting of the performance security and signing of the contract as provided IT to us. That's all. Thank you.
For agenda number 2. So, any questions or comments that you want to raise regarding these projects that this office and does here?
So the last agenda is advice to everyone. If someone will ask.
For the leaders,
Activities.
no question.
One viewer lang.
No question or questions. About the balance. As well as Ryan, the DPWH.
Ano ko lang yung rough presented for every project. May nanawag ka sa Reco, PWG. Mga ngayon na ako. Ay, ano pa pala yung section 70 pala yung reservation. If there are prima facie evidence of collusion between appropriate public officer or employees of the procurement entity, is that mga
So
collusion?
that's the prerogative of the whole itself.
So, approve or resources.
That is the funding conditions made. So no comments? No one remove the adjournment of this activities.
The opening mo.
Okay.
The opening of bids on 2028, 2026 at 10 a.m. After DEO conference room. And for electronic submission of bids sa number 6. Ayan yun.
Seven.
Bids must be duly received by the bids and awards committee secretariat through manual or electronic submission. Manual submission of the bids indicated below, or online or electronic submission through the electronic bidding facility of the agent indicated below or on before July 28, 2026 at 10 a.m. The bids shall not be accepted. Bids must be accompanied by a bid security of any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the ITB process fee. Bid opening shall be on July 28 will be after the development submission of bids at the starting time to our curriculum and or user channel handle and open at DPWH that must valid pre-DEO. It shall be addressed. Ito po ang importante. It shall be addressed to the bids and awards committee chairperson through our assistant district engineer Sulaiman J. Madaya. Address of the procuring entity. So, as such, photocopy documents must be signed and certified as the true copies by an authorized officer or person. The Masbate District DEO reserves the right to reject any and all goods they care of or not award the contract anytime prior to the contract awarding order to the section 70 of Article 9 or the reservation clause without thereby imputing any liability to the affected bidder or bidder. For further information, please refer to Oliver's Castillo and Procurement Unit. Thank you. Or may visit the following website for downloading of the legal document www.pgents.net/jets.default.asps. For online electronic submission, electronics, bids under for voluntary activity levels of guide. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you very much. Thank you, Studio. So again, reiterating those, the, those, parties, leader who wish to participate, please, address to my name, no? Maka-address niyo sa previous, structure person, so I will not apologize. You will address to other person. Okay? The second one is, those representative who wish to participate this, activities, please bring your ID so that we can identify that you are included in totally smart chart of your firm. Okay? So, anyone from department who wish to name for the adjournment of this, activities? And this was, I hope that the adjournment of the meeting to the you want to everyone.
I second the motion.
Okay. So this, activities is your thank you very much.